We are here today at Siesta Key Beach, which is currently under quarantine. So this will be an interesting spot to fly. Not too strong of a wind. Yeah, about an 8-mile-per-hour wind that's blowing us back towards the coast. I'm gonna do my air map authorization now really quick. No airspace authorizations have been made. We do have some power lines above, not ideal takeoff situations. I don't want to have to cross the road, so we're gonna take off from over here. Once we get the drone back into a closer proximity, I'll be able to land it manually. I'm gonna go ahead and set it over here, a good location. We're fairly far away from all obstructions. Looks good. And we're gonna do a little flight. All right, well, sheriffs just drove past. I gave them a wave, and they didn't do anything, so they're not upset. Okay, takeoff is permitted. We have 15 satellites, and we're going to go ahead and take off. So we'll get up away from these power lines here and get some altitude. Adjust my antennas. And we'll tilt the gimbal down a little bit. Completely empty, that's insane. I can tell you, Siesta Key Beach is never empty. People are allowed to be on here, they are. We'll get up to about 300 feet. We do have a little bit of a strong wind warning right now. I'm gonna try to be up high enough to not disturb anyone. All right, okay, let's start heading out towards the beach here. I'm hoping that my shady spot isn't gonna be obstructed too much by any of these palm trees, because it's really hot right now and standing in the shade feels a lot better. Let's see. Look at that, that's crazy. There's all the volleyball nets that are usually packed. A lot of people playing volleyball there usually. Strange times. Doesn't seem like they're doing any reconstructive work on the beach right now. One of the other beaches I flew over had a lot of work being done on it, because I guess, you know, this is a good time for that. Still got some boats out there. And it looks like I can see some, sheriff workers or maybe lifeguards down there by Lifeguard Tower. And there do seem to be people out on this part of the beach over here. It's kind of hard to make out what I'm seeing. There's a bit of screen glare. I'm sure that you can probably see it a lot better than I can. But we'll try and fly down this portion of the beach a bit. Take it nice and slow so we can get a view of what it looks like. Oh yeah, so there definitely are still people out on the beach. I guess that's a private beach. So I'll turn around and not fly over that part of the beach. Wow, that's really cool. The condominiums, yeah, it must be all private beach there. Must be nice. But I won't fly over there because the best part about a quarantine beach is I'm not flying over any people. So we'll continue back down in the opposite direction. Should be able to get a relatively good view here. I'll pan the gimbal up a little bit. It's just interesting to see what is going on the beach. And here at Siesta Key, it doesn't look like a whole lot. Got a little bit of a strong wind warning there. We're maintaining our max speed, just about, so I know the wind isn't pushing me backwards at all. I'm going to continue flying down this way. See if I can check my orientation. I'll continue pointing the antennas this way because we seem to have pretty good signal. We're at 81% battery, 1,600 feet in distance away, and we're at 307 feet in altitude. Now it looks like there's some people down here too. It is actually really hard to tell. There's a bit of glare on my screen. I wonder if those are workers. See one of the lifeguard trucks down there as well. I'm happy that those sheriff workers that drove past didn't say anything, so I'm sure they probably have a lot of people doing this sort of thing. Taking this opportunity to fly over a empty beach. Oh, Lamborghini over there. It's pretty nice. But yeah, we still have great range. No reception problems. I have not felt the drone being pushed around in the controls, even despite that strong wind warning. It's a lot easier to cover distance with a drone than it is walking. Still a lot of people out and about here on Siesta, even though they're not on the beach, walking and running. We're definitely getting some weaker signal here. We'll stop for a second. And I'm going to go ahead and descend as well. Alright. We still have video signal, so I'm going to continue. I descended a little bit in altitude. And continue to descend a little bit because I got an aircraft interference little warning there. I don't want to descend too much, so I think that might hinder our range a little bit. Definitely got some break up there. There we go, we got it back. Saying weak signal on just antennas. I could put my range extender on, but I don't want to push too hard on this flight, to be honest, especially on the beach. Wind tends to be able to pick up pretty fast. And we actually got a full screen blackout that time there. So what the drone should be doing right now is initiating return to home until I get video signal back. Okay, we got video signal back, but looks like that's a pretty choppy spot for signal. Sorry about this fast turn. But we'll go ahead and continue back. Back towards our home location. I'll try and stay over this grassy area. So good, looks like we're not getting any wind resistance on the way back. We're maintaining our top speed in position mode. And actually we might even be getting a boost from the wind because usually it's 17.8 miles an hour top speed and we're getting 17.9. So that's all good. Pan the gimbal up a little bit again. Yeah, unfortunately we have to deal with this right on the side of the road. It's a little bit noisy, but there aren't any other spots that I can go into, you know, because the entire parking lot is closed to the public. So far, the flight is doing excellent. Still have 15 satellite bars and good signal. 62% battery. Try and fly maybe over this way a little bit more so we get another view of the parking lot. I'll just fly over this grassy area because there's no people there. We're at 267 feet, so people probably could hear the drone just about, I would say. at that altitude. But my goal is to disturb as little people as possible. It is weird to see this beach just empty like this. It's never empty. Guess what I could do here also is do a little cinematic 360. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in Cine Smooth mode because I never do that. And it's a cool feature. So I can give you a really nice slow pan of the beach. You can see all the parking lots empty, and that parking lot is completely full every time I come here. It's crazy. It's actually a pretty big parking lot when you look at it from the sky, but once it's full of people, it doesn't seem very big. It is a nice day. It would be a nice day to be out on the beach. A little bit of chop there from my signal. You can see those lifeguards out there. A few boats still out. Go ahead and pan down a little bit. To see the beach more. All right. Well, that was a great flight. Relatively quick flight. But that was pretty much objective completed. I really mostly just wanted to see the beach itself and if they were doing any construction on it. I'm not allowed physically on the beach, but pretty sure my drone can't spread any diseases. Not that I know of. So it shouldn't be a problem. I'll do my best not to fly over top of any buildings here. I'll fly around this one and take the path back. Maybe we can even lose a little bit of altitude and get a better view. Come down to roughly 200 feet. All right. See a truck there actually. Ready to head out. Right in front of me. Looks like they're leaving. Maybe we can get a top-down view of that. Go ahead and tilt it down. Oops, I was up. There they are. There I am. And I can't hear the drone at all right now. I can see it, but I can't hear it at all. Give him a little wave there. I'll wait till she leaves so I don't freak her out. Must be a lifeguard, I suppose. We still have 41% battery, so we're doing pretty well. When she leaves, I'll walk out there because I want to land it via line of sight rather than FPV. It's a little bit more the safe option. All right, awesome. Walk out here. Start bringing her down through FPV at the moment. I'm just starting to be able to hear it now. Let's see if I walk over here, I can. There we go, I can see it. Got it via line of sight now. Make a nice, slow, controlled descent. Oh, you know what? I'm actually in Cine Smooth still. I was like, that's kind of slow. There we go. The Cine Smooth definitely limits the speed that you can fly at quite a bit, but makes it a lot smoother of a flight. Alrighty, bringing her down, making sure we're not coming anywhere near those power lines. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and just land it here since we have a lot of space. Alrighty. Excellent flight. Can't complain about that one. Didn't even need to use a full battery there. Cool. Alrighty, well, there's Siesta Key Beach under a COVID-19 quarantine. Interesting to see the beach so empty. It's never this empty. Thank you for watching. Like if you want to, and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you in the next one.